finally, it was kind of like, you're getting your head around the fact that you're dead. So there is that consciousness of you've just left an incarnation. And it was then that the atmosphere around me started to take shape. And in front of me, these two beings started to form out of the atmosphere. And what was really interesting here, and I've been telling this story for 33 years now, and everybody's got some comment about, oh, of course it was two old men. Of course it was whatever. Well, for me, it made sense that it was, because all of my life previously, I'd always been very attracted to old people. I love the elderly. I would spend time in nursing homes, not realizing, because I could see what was going on. I loved listening to their stories. I liked holding their hands. I would rather do that than go play with my friends. And I spent a lot of time in that kind of space. So for my beings, my guardians, these were my guys. For them to take on the appearance of that which gave me the most comfort, that which was most special to me in the life that I had just left, makes complete sense to me. I'm sure that other people have that appear. It could be an animal. It could be a grandparent. It could be whatever. But what was really interesting, that as the child of a minister, and my father was a Christian minister, amongst many other things, football coach, headmaster of a school, but he preached every Sunday. And so according to what I had been taught all of my life, I was like, where's Jesus? And people get really, really upset about this, and they're like, oh, I'm like, guys, I'm just reminding you right now, this is a story about how I died. This is not about religion. It's not about the filter with which you see the world, the lens with which you view the world and our reality. This wasn't about the debate of, oh, she didn't see Jesus there. I didn't. Jesus was not there. That was one of the things that really authenticated that for me in the moment, because it was counter to my personal expectation of what happens when we die. And I thought that was really interesting. So instead, who's there are these beings that are waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. There's no communication going on at first. It was just this kind of patience and waiting. And I couldn't put my finger on who they actually were. And it took a minute. And then suddenly I realized, oh my gosh, these are my guardians. Oh my gosh, we've got guardians. We've got guides. We've got beings who are with us always. And they're like, guardians? We've got beings that are assigned just to us. Oh my gosh, what an existence for them. It's not like that. It's like, you know what? I work as a chiropractor. I also work as a metaphysical healer. I'm an author. I'm a mother. I sing in the musical society. I have lots of different faces. And so the idea that when these beings who come, it would be like equating me to one of the patients I take care of. I have many people I take care of. And so these guardians just happen to be on my case. They happen to be first and foremost in front, but it doesn't mean that they're not doing other things in their existence. So it was that realization, and that, oh my gosh, we're never, ever alone. Even in the darkest moments, in the most tragic of circumstances, when you think that, oh my gosh, nobody was there, they were all alone. Never. That's just not the way it works.